We'll find out who we got here and what's going on. Right there. So what's your name, man? What's your name? Marlene. You're making me read, Marlene. Where are you from, Marlene? How you been getting around today? Just got yes and no answers? You want gas? Yes. Where are you from?
Peguis.
You from where?
Peguis.
Peguis. Where's that?
Manitoba.
Manitoba. Peguis, Manitoba. What are you doing for work out there? You working? What are you doing?
Oh, little of this, little of that.
Little of this, a little of that. That's just vague enough to be drug dealer. What the heck do you really do? We'll come back. We'll find out. What's your name, brother?
Brian.
Brian. Nice to have. That's my mom's name, Brian. That's hot. Hey. Lovely pink shirt you got there. That's bold. I appreciate that. Now look, normally you see psychics on TV and they know girls' phone numbers, or maybe they know lottery numbers, but I've actually chosen to direct my psychic powers to knowing one thing and one thing only. I know the color of these people's underwear. It's okay if you're not wearing any, baby. That's fine. We'll sort that out. He'll help you look if you've got to figure it out, you know. So I'm going to give you each a card, and on this card I would like you to write down the color of your underwear. But you have to have some fun with it, okay? So if you're wearing white, don't write just white. White would be boring. You have to be a little more poetic about it. So maybe you would write like mint, you know? Or maybe you would write like cloud, you know? If you're wearing black, don't write just black. Black would be boring. So instead maybe you would write like midnight, you know? Something sexy. Coal, you know? Brown is not a color, sir, just so you know, okay? So have as much fun with it as you want, write it down. Never let me see what you write. That's the important thing. Never let me see what you write. So in a minute, I'm going to try and be like a poker player. I'm going to try and figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth, whose underwear belongs to who by asking them one question and one question only, see if I can figure out who's lying. So when you're finished, please hold the card up to your chest so I don't see it, and I will retrieve the pen. So I'll take that back. Excellent. Thank you very much. Take all of your cards, pass them down to Gary on the end. Just shuffle them down. Look at you peeking at the underwear. That's nice. If you would, Gary, give him a bit of a shuffle so I don't know the order. I don't want to know whose underwear belongs to who, okay? Excellent. I'll take them back. Have you done that? You're happy? Okay. Let's see what we got. Somebody wrote down noir. Sexy, sexy. Somebody wrote down ivory. Somebody wrote down not sure beige. They might as well have just said commando. Somebody wrote down licorice. If that's yours, I'll crap myself. Finally, somebody wrote down water. So like a poker player, I'm going to try and figure this out. I will say the words to each of you, in this case, water. So I will say water, water, water. And in response to that, you always say the same thing. Always say, that's my underwear. Never tell me it's not your underwear. Always say, that's my underwear. I'm going to try and figure out who's lying. All right, so we'll try it here. Water. You can't just hold your card up for that, can you? Just say, that's my underwear. Always say, that's my underwear. So here, water.
That's my underwear.
I think so, but I'm not sure. Water.
That's my underwear.
Possibly, yeah. Water.
That's my underwear.
I want it to be. That's hot. Water.
That's. Oh, so what am I supposed to say?
It's okay.
That's my underwear.
You teach accounting, not English. It's okay. Water.
That's my underwear.
Aha. She nodded her head, often a sign. Water.
That's my water. Oops.
That's your water. He says as he has his hands in front of his chest. Oh, man. I didn't say what's in the underwear, sir. I'm going to give you the water. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. Just hang on to it. Here I have noir. So here, noir.
That's my underwear.
Sexy, I think it could be. Noir.
That's my underwear.
She looked me directly in the eyes. She smiled. I think noir would be hot on you. Noir.
That's my underwear.
But that's, I don't know, noir, kind of sexy, implies a little bit of lace, maybe not for an accountant, I'm not sure. Noir.
That's my underwear.
He could be wearing two pair. I don't know if you're a lace underwear kind of guy, big guy, I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it to you because I want it to be you. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. Here I have ivory, so I go here, ivory.
That's my underwear.
Ah, she nodded her head. Always definitely a sign. Ivory.
That's my underwear.
Oh, and you also did it too. Not very good. Ivory.
That's my underwear.
He is way too happy. I'm gonna give you the Ivory. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, just hang on. Now finally I have not sure beige, and I have licorice. Either way is not working out well for you. For the rest of today, people are gonna talk. Oh, not sure beige. You are freaking me out, sir. I'm gonna give you the beige because I think you're a licorice wearing kind of guy from Edmonton. Hang on to that one. Now look, I gave you each a card. If I gave you the card that you wrote on, if I gave you the card that corresponds to the underwear you're wearing, please return to your seats now. The important question to ask is not how do I do it, but why. On that, folks, I'd like to thank you for being a truly fantastic audience. Enjoy the rest of the conference. We'll see you again, folks. Good night.